Hey everyone, it's me, Sophie, aka McGoofy. I swear I used to say something like that, didn't I? aka McGoofy Gamer? I don't really remember. Anyway, I want to show you this video. First of all, this is my lizard. She's, it's hard to see because like the lights on and stuff, but she's, walking around, and that's Onyx, not Pinky. Pinky was in last video anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to do this video, something different and something exciting. As you can see in the title, it says by paranormal equipment, or aka tools to use as you if you're an amateur or a professional paranormal investigator. I'm like more of an amateur. I haven't actually probably done it, but I've used like my devices a lot before, like eventually when I go out to paranormal investigate, which I'm excited. But anyway, I bought all of these devices pretty much from all of this year. I know it's this year like has made me this year has helped me to save pretty much, so yeah. Anyway, it's all accumulated and stuff, and some of these things I'll probably have a link in the description of where I've got them and stuff, and I'll probably tell you a little bit about the price as well, so then you'll know like how much everything is and stuff, and probably where the best place to get some of these items and stuff. So yeah, anyway, first I'm going to start off with something that in the paranormal community some people do love, but some people don't love. It depends. Some people have really good experiences with it, some people don't have really good experience with it. I am still neutral at the moment, a bit skeptical on how it works, but I need to see it physically happening. And she went back in her hide. Anyway, so yeah, I got a Ouija board, aka a spirit board, aka a talking board. That's like the original name for it, but this one I wanted to get it more in the style of like when the Hasbro came out with the Ouija board. And yes, it does have creepy fake handprints and stuff, don't worry about this. This is on a cheaper end and stuff, and all I can say is I haven't really had any full-on experiences with it yet. There are times where it's moved by itself, but I'm not sure if it's me moving it, because like the way I was sitting or something, or it moving. So yeah. So this is the thing, and I love it too, because not only it's like obviously you can do it like in this is like an older way of how to like contact like the spirits and stuff. This is an older way, but like it's also, I like the aesthetic of it, and also we got to add out the stigma that these things are scary from movies and TV shows. And my boyfriend also calls this the Ouija board, but I want to quickly say what it pretty much does. He pretty much used this thing called a planchette, and yes, my one is nice dark colors. You're just gonna use a planchette, and then you pretty much whack it on the board, and then you either like knock on the board to wake the board up, or like do a couple like circles around and everything to wake the board up, and then you start, and then you ask like, you know, if there's anyone here, and it is like yes or no, stuff like that. But yeah, I do enjoy it a lot. I just like the aesthetic. It was for a long ass time I didn't want to get one because of the stigma around it, of everyone getting really freaked out of it from like movies and TV shows and stuff, but I finally got one and I like it, and also it just makes a nice decoration as well. I don't know if I'm going to be using it all the time during like my investigations and stuff, because I haven't had enough proof for it to work, and yeah. And like I said, it's pretty much spirits are supposedly meant to like spell out their names, or like where they came from and stuff, the age, and like yes and no questions, and then you pretty much end off your session with a goodbye. And also my one came with a manual book. This is like an actual cheaper one. This was like this was about $30 or something, so this is like a cheaper one. It's on more like that, you know, that cardboard, it's stuck on that like cardboard at the back, kind of like sometimes, you know, when like teachers or like PE teachers or something, or like physical education teachers and stuff would like have like their writing on the pad and stuff, and like they flip it around and write. It's kind of like that board back at the end. Yeah, so it works really well, and I haven't actually yet for it to work really well, but I like it a lot. And yeah, and also sometimes they say like you can do it with one person, even though they said 2 people or more, but you can actually do it with one person. I've used it by myself like a bunch of times now, so it's nothing, like I said, serious has happened, and which is great so far, and hopefully I'm still gonna have good experiences with it. Not only that, this is also can be a tool of divination as well for anyone and stuff, so it doesn't have to always be talking to spirits. It could be also divination and just like finding out like, oh, when am I gonna get a job and stuff, apparently. So that's a cool thing. They also say when you're like starting this off anyway, like, and doing this, like I got a manual with it, and the manual pretty much said like to use like white candles, sage it up, like burn sage in the background, light incense and stuff for extra protection. And you can do that, and obviously that's in the manual and stuff. And they also say don't do black candles and stuff, because it like brings in the negative energy, which me personally, reading that, I'm just like, I proved it wrong. I used a black candle when I first used it and stuff. I did it in the safety way, and nothing like happened. I was unsure if it was me moving it or not, but like, to me, as a practicing witch, like black candles are pretty much used for getting rid of negative energy and getting rid of negativity anyways. So that's why, like, I don't think anything has happened or anything, and but the rest of the times I just used it by itself and nothing's happened. So this, like I said, I still don't know like how I feel about this, but all I can say is my boyfriend calls it the Ouija board, but I do like the style of it. I was not a big fan of the hands being out because I can make kind of creepy with people, but no, I'm a spooky goth as well, so it probably wouldn't affect me anyway. But I like it. It's very pretty. I never thought I would ever get one because I was spooked to it before, but somehow this year I'm not spooked by them and I fell in love with it. Anyway, the next piece is like a really simple device, and this is like, I call it, even though it sounds silly to say, but an iconic device for me, like to see in like from watching like ghost hunters and ghost adventurers and even some YouTubers and stuff, and finally actually like YouTubers who are like paranormal investigator stuff, and finally actually like getting one, and makes me so happy. And honestly, these the things are kind of ish pricey. They're like $40, but I got this, which is a, is it gonna like focus? There we go. It is a K2 meter, aka an EMF meter, and then you obviously see all the colors light up and everything. And it's pretty cool. And you pretty much click the button, light up, and it's meant to go off. I don't know if it's gonna go off here or not. It's gonna, nah. I'll see if I can make it go off. Okay, you can see it slightly going off, even though, sorry if it's whitewashed, but it's slightly going off there. And pretty much this tool and this device is pretty much, this device is meant to show like it's EMF stands for electric magnetic field, for fields, and pretty much meant to show like you can these things are actually just useful, even not in like a paranormal way. Pretty much you can just use them, and say for instance you want to know how much like electric magnetic the fields, like the electricity coming out the electricity coming out of like a TV or like your computer or anything, and then obviously you're just checking out, see how much energy, because some people apparently can get quite paranoid when there's a lot of like energy from like electrical energy from like all appliances and stuff. So like having one of these can help how strong it is. Like green is good, orange is getting high and slowly getting there, and then yellow is slowly getting there, and then orange and red is like, oh yeah, those things emit so much power. So maybe try to be careful, but these things are, as I said, good in like a day-to-day house way, and these are also good, I don't know what Onyx is doing, these are also good in a paranormal ways too, because supposedly spirits can actually light this up by themselves with their own energy that they have, and they can light it up. And sorry if you see that, I think she's getting into a mood of wanting to cuddles and stuff, so yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much what this device does. It's pretty easy to use, pretty self-explanatory, and also makes it know that like spirits are around supposedly and stuff, and I really can't wait to use the field. So I said this was about $40 Australian. I remember I'm Australian, so this is $40 Australian dollars, so it's like a little bit expensive, but it's honestly more like more cheaper than the place I got it. Hang on, I need to pause for a couple seconds because she's not meant to do that. Hey, Onyx, no, not meant to. I know. No, sweetheart. But you're not meant to do that, because that's meant to actually hurt your back. That actually hurts your back. Oh, baby. You're so cute. Anyway, the naughty girl is on my lap. There she is. There's my naughty girl. She naughty. Anyway, so this is like kind of like a video that I haven't really seen that much YouTubers do, having like a brief description. Anyway, the next one is the thing. It's apparently meant to be like a hacked ghost box, aka kind of like a spirit box, but a hacked ghost box, and it's this one. And don't pay attention to this. So this person, and I think some other people do it too. This person, he's on Etsy and stuff, and Etsy and eBay, but Etsy's cheaper to get it, you know, the opposite way around. Usually Etsy's more expensive, but he pretty much takes like cheaper, like mini portable radios like this, hacks into the system pretty much to change it up and to help it to kind of do a sweeping motion as like spirit boxes do and stuff. But instead of the spirit box pretty much being like making the sound of a white noise and stuff, this one just pretty much takes it straight from the radio and just does a really quick sweep, but it doesn't have the white noise. So if anyone doesn't like the white noise, this is a good one. I don't know if you can see it, but that's that guy's name. It's like ℓικє, and then I got it pretty much for $80 and stuff, but that was including shipping. But I will leave Etsy store down below, so if you want to purchase one, and if you're not a big fan of the white noise, or you want like a spirit box, but you don't want to pay the expensive for some of the spirit boxes, this is like a good start to go. Anyway, it comes like this with a little lanyard. It did come with headphones, but unfortunately, I don't know if he's ever gonna like hear this and stuff, but unfortunately with the headphones, I can't fit those headphones. It's one of those ones, you know, that has like, you have to really put it into your ear to hear it. I can't wear those headphones just because like my ears are narrow pretty much, and I've had surgery on them in the past, but when I was a child and stuff, but my ears are narrow and I can't unfortunately wear them. But you also have a lanyard with this too. And also another thing to mention too, pretty much obviously most of the buttons don't work, except for the middle button, and like, as you can, I don't know if you can see it here, but this is why you can tell it's been remade to work like that, because it kind of looks like it's been cut out and there's a little switch there. But anyway, and also you got like a clippy pocket at the back, so you could actually pop it like onto like a belt or something like that. But another thing obviously worth mentioning, the buttons don't work, except for don't use the lock, because you have to just turn it on and turn it off again. You just have to flip the switch and then turn like the middle button on. And another thing to note is this one doesn't have an internal speaker, so you actually have to use headphones or a ball mic and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to demonstrate quickly this. I don't know how much it's going to freak out my lizard. She's looking at me, almost looking angry. She's like, bitch, I want cuddles. Like, you won't be able to see that because I watch whitewash and stuff. But anyway, it's going to be loud. So I'm sorry if you hear some loudness. It's not that far, it's far away. But anyway, this speaker comes from another thing that I'm going to show you a bit later. Like a bit up shortly after this. But he's also got his thing on here. FCD ghost boxes, and it says the original. Just like stick it on here and stuff. And then pretty much it goes with just like a AA battery. Yeah, 2 AA batteries. And then slide it in and you're done. So what you do, simply turn it on like with the side bit here and push the middle button. And that's how it works. It's very loud, so I won't do it for the whole time. It's and then it pretty much sweeps through like that. This one has a more of a faster sweep.
Cyber Monday.
But yeah, that's pretty much how it works. And also, he does note as well that the spirit, like this is a ghost box. Ghost box and ghost box is similar, but like they pretty much do the same thing. He also goes to mention that the volume is turned up all the way to max, so you can't actually change the volume settings and stuff. So if you're obviously going to be using headphones, either have one earpiece out or like, you know, have headphones that you can turn it up and turn it down so it won't affect your ears as much. And also, as you saw what I did with the mic, I kind of like the amp, I just pretty much like held in my hands to kind of muffle it down and stuff. But yeah, but this is a good one. As I said, this is a good one to get. Onyx. This one is a good one to get if you don't like the sound of like the white noise, because I know some people get like really like uncomfortable with white noise, or they find it too annoying and stuff, and it like gives them a headache and stuff. For me personally, it doesn't affect me. It used to affect me really bad, but it doesn't, like the white noise doesn't affect me anymore. Like I actually find it kind of like if you're watching somebody has it, it just feels like a dance. It's like but anyway. This is the ghost box, and it really works well. I'm actually going to flip what I'm going to do for the next item. Exciting. I'm going to turn on my phone for it. Yeah, I'll show you some of the phone apps I have, but one phone app to get, and it's literally like $14 Australian, but it's like $8 or something in American stuff. Is this, and you've probably seen a lot of YouTubers use it now, and I've noticed a lot of like YouTube ghost hunters and stuff are using it more often like it. This is the Necrophonic, and the Necrophonic is pretty much a spirit box. It works like a spirit box, but you have echo, reverb, white noise, and then you also got like obviously the sound make and stuff, and then things are meant to manipulate. So this one, and this is like the sound that you get. Should turn out more. Can you guys say hi, YouTube? Sound like hi. Can you guys say hi, YouTube? Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, this has also got echo, so you can click echo. And then you got reverb. Yeah. So it makes it louder. And then you got white noise. But that's pretty much how it works, and this one's honestly a good one to get. I've used it like a bunch of times before, and first I was fishy about it, but honestly that is like a great one to get, especially if you can't afford like this one, which is like $80, or it's, you know, different prices for everyone. Like that was $80 through shipping, but without the shipping it would be like about $60 or something. But that's a good app to get. I know you can get on Androids as well as like iOS, and obviously I got it on iOS because I have an iPhone 10, and it works really well, and I really like it. And originally when you first hear it, you're gonna get creeped out by some of the noises, because there's a lot of like edited noises in there, like that sound like eerily creepy. It's either been reversed or like they put like a creepy filter over that person's voice. But honestly, like when you start using it more, it's nothing. Like you get so immune to it that you just don't find it creepy. You just, that's what I've noticed and stuff. Anyway, the last one for the least that I'm really happy about, that I actually got, it's not even been a week since I got it. I got like last week, like on Wednesday or Thursday? I don't know. Actually, it's probably Wednesday. It's like either Tuesday, Wednesday last week. Well, actually maybe the whole week. I swear it hasn't been. Is this. I got this. I am so ecstatic to use this. This is like how the EMF meter is. These are both really well known and well used in the paranormal community and the paranormal investigations and stuff that people go on, and it's used like a lot. But anyway, this one comes out really cool. This actually was a free speaker that came with this, and this seems to be the speaker that comes with a lot of them, which is really, really good. And then if I open it up, you see, you get the beauty. You actually get headphones, and I'm actually thinking about this. I'm actually happy that these headphones are the ones that I could fit in my ears, just like normal, like cheapo headphones. So yeah, unfortunately with the ones with this one, like I just couldn't wear them. And of course the famous spirit box. This one I actually have to put with the amp on because like, yeah. Alright, this is a spirit box, and it is a PSB7 spirit box. And it's pretty cool, and as you see there's a lot of more things. You got like your sweep rate, no it's hard to see. You got your AM FM, you got your volume and volume up, volume down, obviously the power, which is on like next to my thumb. There's sweep forward, sweep in reverse, backlight, and sweep rate. But anyway, this one works really well. This one also has a little aerial thing. Like with this one, it doesn't have an aerial thing. This one, like, your aerial is like your headphones or your speaker and stuff that you're plugging into it. This one actually has aerial. And also it does actually have sound. It actually has an internal speaker. That's the actual internal speaker. This is surprisingly not the internal speaker. This is just the style, I guess, of what they have. I actually have no idea why that's like there, but that's the internal speaker there. And this one takes three AAA batteries, and then you just slide it back in, and then you sweep and you do everything, and it works really well. I love this. Like, I think I'm using it unfortunately more than this one, but like this one's good for people that don't want to hear the white noise. But then since that one only just takes the snippets from the radio, then like you kind of have to, you know, guess if you can get any intellectual, like smart responses back and stuff. Anyway, this is obviously a PSB7, which is another like iconic kind of famous thing to use. I think Ghost for Adventurers use this a lot as well. So pretty much before I pop it on and stuff, that's what it looks like with the speaker. It's kind of like that. But anyway, this so pretty much like how it works is AM FM. So there's an AM that you can sweep with, and then FM that you can sweep in. So pretty much sweeping it forward pretty much sweeps the radio stations like just like forward, and just will sweep through them. That's basically it. And obviously like that's how it works. And sometimes it'll pick up radio like sounds from like radio stations that are not going off, and you might even actually hear a voice. Apparently spirits are meant to manipulate this device so they can communicate, and you will hopefully get like good responses back and stuff. And then sweep in reverse is pretty much sweeping the radio in reverse, so like it will sweep backwards through the radio stations, and then of course the sound like that. And then you got sweep rate and sweep rate, and sweep rates will either make it sweep through the device, like sweep through the radio stations faster or sweep through the radio stations slower. And then of course obviously the backlight, because it's got a nice blue LED black light, so if you're obviously doing this at night it'd be easy to see. And then a volume up and down. And when I got it too, I got it on ozparatech.com.au, which is like an Australian ghost hunters kind of place where you can buy all like your equipment and stuff, and I will leave a link in the description as well for that. They say like do not turn the volume past 20 with the internal speakers, or it's gonna like pretty much like fuck up the speakers really. And also when you're plugging in like a speaker, don't use the headphone jack, because it's like, let me take this out for a second. There's like a headphone jack, and then there's an output, and then there's something else which I don't actually know what that is, so make sure you're plugging it into the right way. Anyway, I'm gonna like turn this on as well. And I love how this gives you a little like blue light too. I'm gonna turn it on, you actually hold it down, turn it on, and it gives you a nice blue light. So it's loud enough anyway. Time to go. Hold it down, sweep forward, and then that's just the sound that comes on, and this is on the slowest rate. This is on the slowest rate, and then if I click it again, swift rate, that's the fastest rate. And if I click it again, second fastest rate, third is fastest rate, fourth fastest rate, fifth fastest rate, and then the one I was using before. And then you sweep in reverse. Sometimes it will actually go louder. That's actually making it go louder. So that's pretty much what it generally sounds like when it's on the slowest rate. Also, like when you do it, work with it, and also you also have a little aerial thing for it to work. See, I don't mind the sound anymore. It doesn't bother me. I'm weird. But anyway, then I click it to AM, and this one has more of a higher pitch tone. Okay, that sounds like a fucking demon. Sweep forward. To see how it's got more like a higher tone, because it's through the AM radio station. Also, I find like the AM a little bit more terrifying than like the radio. And then obviously sweep in reverse. And that's pretty much how it works, and then you can switch it back to AM anytime. And then that's pretty much like how it works. I'm gonna turn that off now. But anyway, those are pretty much my devices, the ones all here and stuff, so like all this and stuff. I feel like this is gonna fall. Oh! This is all my devices and stuff. Post the thumbnail. But this is all my devices and stuff that I have. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it's been going on a little bit longer than normal, but I promise you, like in editing, I'll like make it go less longer. But I just wanted to do a video since you I just wanted to do a video of pretty much me pretty much showing you like what sort of stuff that I've collected, so kind of like a haul and stuff, but also to pretty much like go in a little bit into detail of how they work, so then anyone who has seen some of these videos but don't still really understand how they work, like, you know, seeing some of these videos such as like, you know, ghost hunters doing and stuff, and then maybe explained as little and stuff and they don't remember, this can in a way be a video of like how to, you know, pretty much use the stuff that I have. But anyway, like I said, I know like it looks like I purchased a lot and stuff, but honestly I saved a lot this year thanks to, you know, the pandemic. But besides that, like, yeah, I hope you enjoy this like really like sit down kind of homely slash showing how much of a geek I am for all this stuff ever since I was in primary school, ever since I was from primary school really, so it's been that long. But I'm finally getting the stuff that I've wanted, and it just makes me really happy, and eventually, you know, hopefully going out to go to explore and investigate a place someday soon will happen. My ghost hunting thing with my friend is probably going to happen more next year, but like earlier next year, but we will eventually figure out the day and stuff for it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will also want to quickly note before I end, I just like how when I did the video, I just want to quickly mention like how I did the video about me coming back to YouTube last week. I want to make this like I pretty much said, oh, I'm probably not going to do let's plays anymore. It's like, no, I think I am probably still going to do some let's plays, but for only like certain games and stuff, and probably will make them like longer let's plays, like an hour or even longer, instead of just doing like 30 minutes of the video and stuff, just because it'd just be less editing, it'd be easy to get it out of the way, and you know I can enjoy doing the videos for longer and stuff, but as I said, there's not always going to be let's plays, but every once in a while let's plays will still be a thing on my YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed that, and I'll catch you all next time I do a video or even stream. See you guys, bye.